Hello, and welcome to another edition of Ask Ben W., the video series where I get to tackle exactly one question as I walk from my parked car to my office in Denver Public Schools. Today's question goes something like this: how do you get the most out of a professional learning experience? Now, this question is courtesy of a conversation that my team and I were having with Alex Brown of Bear Valley International School, which is opening up next year for sixth graders. And we were talking about how do you get the most out of ISTE, how do you get the most out of DEPLA, how do you get the most out of any sort of experience. And a lot of our advice really just had to do with, well, choose your intention and then go after that intention. But I think that there's something more to do with the way in which your intention aligns to the purpose and the power of that particular experience. So, going to ISTE and trying to essentially build lesson plans is like a really mismatched or misaligned set of expectations. If your intention is to, work with your team deeply on a set of a set of units or lessons and things like that, you will essentially not be able to get very much out of the experience at all. However, if your experience of going to ISTE has a lot more to do with networking, getting to know other people from around the state and around the nation who are doing innovative things, extremely well aligned. And if you are coming to a professional learning experience looking for something that is not being offered, then that can cause huge amounts of frustration. And so what this led me to is thinking about, all right, what are the things that are specifically not going to be offered at the Digital Educator and Personalized Learning Academy that might frustrate folks who are looking to get that thing? And it just made me think about the ways in which we are intentional as creators of a professional learning experience, as well as the people that are coming. And so there are all of these wonderful answers for how to get the most out of your experience. Man, that's all really, really loud. But it all has to do with matching the intention with the experience itself. And so we are going to be trying to match the intention of designing and prototyping an idea with the experience of using, of going to design thinking workshops. We are going to try and marry the intention of trying to figure out what personalized learning looks like for my classroom and for my students, with sessions and supports along those lines. We're going to try and marry the intention of using specific tools to engage your kids with sessions that do exactly that. And so, to my mind, it has a lot to do with that intentionality and making the intentions itself into something that that can be supported at the event. So those are my thoughts on how to get the most out of a professional learning experience. It's about matching intention with opportunity or experience itself. And hopefully we can do that a whole bunch for DEPLA, as well as at ISTE and many other professional learning experiences throughout the summer. And I would encourage you to think about what your intention is for attending those spaces and whether or not it matches up with the experience that is being offered there. So, if you'd like to answer that question or continue to think this through with me, please do leave a comment in or an idea in the comments. And if you'd like to ask me a question, use the hashtag AskBenW. Have a great day of learning.